The Musicians of Bremen, a story from Germany. Very early one morning a donkey left his home on a farm and trotted along the road to the German city of Bremen. The donkey had worked very hard for his master for many years, but now he was old and tired. He knew his master had no use for him any more, so the donkey had decided to earn his living by becoming a musician in the town band of Bremen. After an hour or so, the donkey saw an old hunting dog lying by the side of the road, yawning and sighing. The donkey stopped. "What's the matter, my friend? Why are you yawning and sighing like that?" "Oh dear," sighed the dog, "I'm too old to hunt any more. My master beats me every day, so I've run away. Now I'm just going to have to lie here and starve to death." "I'm going to Bremen to play in the town band," the donkey brayed. "Come with me. I'll play the lute, and you can bang on the drum." The old dog thought for a moment, then he got on his feet, and the donkey and the dog trotted away together down the road. After another hour or so, they met a cat sitting beside the road, looking very, very miserable. The donkey and dog stopped in front of her. "Why are you so long-faced and sad?" asked the donkey. "I'm growing too old to catch mice," mewed the cat. "I'd rather sit by the fire and sleep. My mistress wants to drown me, so I've run away, and now I don't know what to do." "Come with us to Bremen," said the donkey. "We're going there to join the town band. I know you could sing at night, so you could be the musician too." The cat agreed, and together the donkey, the dog, and the cat trotted along the road until they came to a farmyard. There a big rooster stood on a wall, crowing as loudly as he could. The three friends stopped and listened for a while. When the rooster stopped to draw breath before crowing again, the donkey asked, "Why are you making all that noise?" "I'm crowing for as long as I can, which won't be very much longer," replied the rooster. "Important guests are coming tomorrow, and my mistress has told the cook to make me into soup for the dinner. This evening she will cut off my head, so I'm crowing while I still have a head to crow with." "We're going to Bremen to join the town band," said the donkey. "You have a fine loud voice. Why not come with us? And we can all make music?" The rooster thought for a moment, scratching his head with one claw. "It's better than being made into soup," he crowed, and the donkey, the dog, the cat, and the rooster trotted away down the road to Bremen. It was a long way to the city, and by the evening the four friends came to a dark forest. "We'll have to stay here for the night," brayed the donkey. He and the dog lay down on some dry leaves under a tree. The cat climbed the tree and lay on a branch. The rooster flew up into the tree and perched on the highest branch. The rooster was just closing his eyes when he saw a faint glimmer of light through the trees. "I think I can see a house," he crowed to his three friends. "Well, let's go and find it." "I don't think much of where we're sleeping," brayed the donkey, standing up. "And I could do with a good dinner," said the dog. The donkey, the dog, and the cat and the rooster crept through the dark forest to the light, which grew brighter and brighter as they got nearer and nearer. The donkey was the tallest of the four animals, so he peeped through the window. "What can you see?" growled the dog very quietly. "I can see a table laid with food and drinks. 4 robbers are sitting around it and having a good time," whispered the donkey. "That would suit us very well, but how are we going to get the robbers out so we can get in?" asked the dog. "We'll have to think of a plan. Has anyone got any ideas?" asked the donkey. The four friends put their heads together and whispered for a short while. At last the donkey said, "That's a very good plan. Now you all know what you have to do, and don't make any sound until I give the signal." Very quietly the donkey trotted up to the window and put his front hooves on the window-sill. The dog jumped on his back, the cat climbed up on the dog's back, and the rooster flew up and perched on the cat's head. When they were ready, the donkey brayed, the dog barked, and the cat meowed, and the rooster crowed all as loudly as they could. In the cottage the robbers jumped up from the table, terrified by the deafening noise. They rushed out of the door, pushed each other to get out first, and ran far away into the forest. The 4 animals trotted into that cottage and ate all that was left on the table. Then, tired out, they turned out the light and found somewhere comfortable to sleep. The donkey lay on some straw. The dog settled down behind the door. The cat curled up in front of the glowing ashes in the hearth, and the rooster perched on a beam near the ceiling. Within a few minutes they were all fast asleep. Out in the forest the robbers saw the light go out in the cottage. All was quiet. "Maybe we shouldn't have been scared and run away," said the leader. "You go and find out what's happening in there," he ordered one of the men. The robber crept through the trees to the cottage, stopped and listened. There wasn't a sound. He pushed open the door and tiptoed into the dark room. He saw the cat's eyes glowing and thought they were glowing coals. He bent down to blow them into a flame, jumping back as the cat spat at him and scratched his face with her claws. The robber was so scared he stumbled back to the door, tripped over the donkey, who kicked him in his leg, woke up the dog, who bit him on his other leg, and as he flew from the cottage he heard the startling sound of cock-a-doodle-doo. The man ran as fast as he could through the forest, back to the other robbers. "There's a horrible witch in the cottage," he gasped. "She spat on me and scratched my face with her long nails. A man hit me in the leg with a club, and another man behind the door stabbed my other leg with a knife. When I ran out the cottage, a man shouted, 'Crook, what did you do?'" The robbers didn't dare go back to their cottage, even in daylight. In fact, they never, ever went back there again. The donkey, the dog, the cat, and the rooster never became musicians in the town band in Bremen either. They stayed in the cottage, and for all anyone knows, the four animal friends may be there still. The end.